This painting is called Dead Game, which is evident from the image. It's by a man called Edward Coleman, and this was actually one of the very first paintings that was acquired before the museum even existed. There was a campaign to create a museum for quite a long period of time, and works were acquired, and this is one of the very first in the collection. So this painting is called A Condottiere, and it's by Lord Frederick Leighton. Condottiere is a soldier in the Italian army. That's not really what makes this picture interesting. This is another one that was very early in the history of our collection. So this came to the museum in 1873, which again is before we had a museum. We didn't open until 1885. But it was funded by an organisation that we refer to as the PPGF, which stands for the Public Picture Gallery Fund. Now, for many years, I believed that that was a national fund, but actually it isn't. It was a fund founded in Birmingham for Birmingham museums, specifically to buy paintings for the collection. And the PPGF still exist, and they continue to help us to grow and develop the art collection here at the museum. So this painting is by an Italian artist called Bellini. It dates from the 15th century. Its title, which is Madonna and Child Enthroned with Saints and Donor. The donor is this gentleman here in the purple cloak. We worked on this in the 1990s when it was going to an exhibition at the National Gallery. And our paintings conservatory at the time was doing some work on the purple cloak, which had lost some of the paint surface. And I watched him mix the colour. Now, you know how to make purple. You take red and blue and it makes purple. Our paintings conservator took a kind of smoky green and a brown and maybe a blue. It didn't look as if it was going to make anything remotely the right colour. Mixed it together, and I watched him take his paintbrush, put it on the cloak, and when he lifted it away, I could not see where he had put the paint. His ability to colour match was remarkable. So this painting is one of the more recent additions to the collection. It's by an artist called Walter Scott Boyd, painted in 1883. And if you know any of Birmingham Museums Trust sites, you might recognise the room, because this is actually the Long Gallery at Aston Hall. Aston Hall was the first museum as part of Birmingham Museums Trust. We acquired it in 1864, and it was very much shown as a museum in the early stages of its life. So here is the Long Gallery showing paintings from the collection.